Hey beauties, it's Jasmine here, back with another video. So glad you guys tuned in. Remember, like this video, share this video, tell some people to come join. Mama, daddy, grandma, cousin Ray Ray, cousin Lily. Tell everybody to come to see what's cooking over here on Jazzy Jasmine's page. Anyways, it's what day is it? I'm crazy today. It is Friday. Turn up. Yes, I just got off of work probably about an hour ago. I came in, I went outside, got some fresh air, walked around, got the mail, just kind of saw what was good in the neighborhood, and everything seems to be good. So we moving on, right? Last week or two weekends ago, I went to New Orleans, just a girls trip, just to have fun. As you all know, the ex-boyfriend lives in New Orleans. I went there with no intent to find him, to look for him, to call him, to show up at his front door trying to beg him back. That was not my intentions, even though my friends and my family, he was like, you definitely looking for him. You looking for him. You gonna go do something crazy. Because they know me. They know that I'm capable of doing something like that. Or I was capable of doing something like that back in my day. In my day when I was a young thunder trying to be somebody that I wasn't. And of course, like I said, I've let that hurt go. I mean, he walked out on me. He left. So, like, to me, I got this little imaginary crown going on right here. I'm a queen, baby. And queens, we don't give up. We keep it moving. Honestly, I just feel like he's not the man God has for me. And that may sound cliche, but it's true business. Like, I have been reading the book by Stephen Laboscuris or something. Anyways, he's floating around Instagram right now, and I'm telling you, it is awesome. The book is amazing. It's called The Man God Has for You, and it is wonderful. Like, it has basically put my perspective in a different light. Like, I'm looking at dating in a whole different light. I'm looking at men different. Not in a bad way, in a good way, understanding my worth, understanding that just because I meet somebody doesn't mean that I have to sleep with them, doesn't mean I have to be their girlfriend. Sometimes you can just be a friend. And if that dude is not putting in the effort and showing like interest in you, then hey, deuces, I'm out. But in the end, you protect yourself by saying, hey, I'm your friend first. And and that's really true. It's not saying that you can't be intimate with somebody or develop chemistry. It's really just saying, like, we need to develop a bigger connection here other than just sleeping with each other on the first night and trying to develop whether we're gonna set a title or not. You know what I mean? So I'm just looking at things a lot different. Shout out to Steven or Stefan, however you pronounce his name. The book's amazing. I love it. I bought it. $10 on iBooks. If you got an iPhone, you can just buy it on there. Really good stuff. Anyways, yeah, I got this wig today. Turn up. I always say turn up for no reason. I don't even think that's like appropriate. Not appropriate, but I don't think that's what kids are using now. I think they're like the word, what's that word? L-I-T, lit. Yes, they're using lit now. Like, I barely go out anymore, so I don't really know what's going on unless I'm like browsing through Instagram. By the way, my Instagram name, if you want to know, it's _Jazzy Jasmine. So that's Jazzie and then Jasmine, Jasmine. So go follow me on there. I post pictures, post quotes, subliminal quotes sometimes, trying to shoot back at my ex. We're gonna get into that. But yeah, I got this wig today. It's a curly wig. I think it's long, guys. It is so much hair. I hope you can see that. But my beautician is gonna kind of trim some of the hair off. It's just a lot to me. And right now I'm sweating and it's like really cool in here. And it's just that this wig is hot. So she's gonna cut it for me and trim it down some. So hopefully we'll get that going. But yeah, so I went to New Orleans and I went with 2 other coworkers, and we, hung out and kicked it a lot. And so we just was like, hey, let's take a girls trip. Let's get out of Arkansas. Like, let's go somewhere else, have some drinks, just cool it down, and work's been stressful, so it's always good to like take a little mini vacation. And we're only like about 10 hours from New Orleans, so it wasn't that bad. We just drove, but anyways, so we get there, and we go, of course, on Bourbon Street, and we see some of the shops and stuff like that. And I take them to some of the spots that my ex-boyfriend took me to. His cousins reached out to me via Facebook and was just like, oh, we see that you're in town, let's meet up. And I was like, yeah, I want to, but then I'm like, that's gonna just bring up like those old emotions and just kind of being in the city. Like, I'm gonna really want to meet up with him. Just keep in mind, guys, I have not spoke to him in 7 months. And so I had no thought that I was going to see him. Like, in my mind, I'm like, absolutely not. I'm not, I don't want to see him. Like, I'm just done. I want to be over it. So the cousins, I basically declined their invitation, and I was just like, I'm here for a girls trip. And the storms came in like crazy that weekend, so it flooded out, and so it was still a good time. We still had fun. Like, we got out before the big stuff happened, so that was good. Let's see. And so I just basically left New Orleans without seeing him. My friends was like, are you serious? Like, he didn't reach out to you? I know he's looking at your Instagram. I know he sees that you were down there. Why didn't he try to reach out to you and say he's sorry? But sometimes, I realize when guys just leave like that, it's just that they have other stuff going on and they just can't face you with the truth. And I know the truth. And the truth is that, he has someone else. And that's fine. I understand my worth. I'm beautiful. I'm gorgeous. Yes, I gave you my all. I gave you everything. I thought that it was going to be more that was going to come out of the relationship. Unfortunately, it wasn't. I'm a lot stronger now than I was 7 months ago. So let's just keep that in mind. Hey, I'm able to say this now, but 7 months ago I wasn't. But with the strength of God, reading a few books, reading the Bible, has really helped me understand, like, I am worth diamonds and rubies and all of that stuff, and I deserve excellent, and I deserve excellence, and I deserve so much more, and I deserve a guy to not just walk out on me. And if a guy walks out on me, I deserve an apology for one, and I deserve an explanation for your actions. If I haven't necessarily done anything to you, and I've given my sincere apology if I said some things to you that wasn't kind, and for you not to be able to answer questions that pertain to the breakup, to me, you're a coward. And that is not me publicly trying to diss him or say that he's a bad person. I feel like he has really good qualities, really good characteristics about himself, but he demonstrates boy mentality, and what Jasmine needs is a man, an man, and then I just like to add a man of God, someone who's like I said, I don't need no preacher. I ain't saying that I need to be first lady or nothing, but hey, I'm just saying that I need someone who's dedicated to worshiping God the same way I am. I make mistakes, but if we can get into this thing together and really turn the world upside down together, that's who I need. Someone who's willing to walk the walk of Christ, not draw me away from Christ, but bring me to Christ. I need someone that's going to be able to cover me, someone that's going to be able to love me and have fun, because that's who I am. I'm a fun person. I like to turn up. So yeah, he reached out to me about a week ago, and a week ago after we came back from New Orleans, and he was just like, in my inbox saying how he apologized for the things, his actions, for basically leaving at the drop of the dime, and then just not reaching back out to me to say that he was sorry or whatnot. So he said he truly is sincerely sorry, and that he hopes that I forgive him. And so of course my reaction was like, what the heck just happened? Again, I haven't talked to him in 7 months. We had a full-blown relationship, talking marriage here, everything. He met my family, I met his family. We would switch off on times. I live in Arkansas, he lives in Louisiana, so we would switch back and forth. He would come here, I would go there. I mean, we had a really close relationship. We both went out of the country together for the first time last year, and it was just amazing. Everything was going great. And all of a sudden, unforeseen circumstances, and he just dropped the ball. And I was like, what? I just never saw it coming. But yeah, so he hit me up and just was like, I'm sorry. I screwed up, and I hope that you can forgive me. And I said, yeah, I've always forgiven you. I've forgiven you from the first time that you done something. I mean, that you did that. I couldn't believe it. But of course I forgive you, I mean, I feel like with forgiveness, if you I just saw a yellow butterfly outside my window, and that is a representation of my aunt to me. Like, when I see a butterfly, I feel like that's her just let me know that it's okay and she's here with me. So I'm sorry, guys. Anyways, he was like, well, I just really, wanted to reach out to you to apologize, and I really hope that we can just get have a friendship out of this. So, I thought long and hard about that, and I was like, nah, I don't want a friendship. I want to know what the heck went on, and I didn't use heck, I used hell, so I'm just going to say it. And I was like, what's going on? Like, I need to know what happened. Of course, I'm a woman. I want to know, why did you leave? Why did you just up and go? What was the situation? What did I do to you that ever made you feel that you had to do that? And guess what, guys? He went completely silent again. So, I don't know. This is part 1, probably my ending. But I have not heard from him after asking that question. He has not said anything. He only asked for an apology and a friendship. Comment below what that is. Men, women, tell me, why do guys do that? I said, I don't want a friendship from you. You hurt me. What do we have to talk about? If you couldn't be my friend in a relationship, how are you going to be? I mean, we were supposed to be friends then, so what did you call that? I mean, I don't understand. Intimacy. Oh, sex. Oh, okay, I get it. A 10-hour screw? Like, are you serious? Like, serious? So what was it? You know what I mean? Like, comment below. Tell me what's your thoughts. Of course, I got doubts. Insecurity started popping up, like, oh, well, maybe this was it. Maybe this was it. But no, actually, nothing was it. I'm a queen, baby. So, ladies, understand that you are a queen. You are a queen. I can repeat that again. You deserve the world. Don't let anybody tell you different. I'm finna get out of here. Come back to my page. Visit. Shoot. Send some love. Send some hate if you want to, too. That motivates me to keep going. I love you guys. Take care. Have an awesome day, night, wherever you are in the world. I love you, loves, beauties. Remember to stay pretty. Pray often. I love you. Bye-bye.